Okay, so an Aqua EL or Aquel. This is the ASAP. This is the 700 version. I've done a review a while back on the 500, but this one was supposed to be for 150 to 250 litre tanks. I would halve that straight away before you even get anywhere near that. And it says complete filtration. Well, so I want to have a look in this one because the other one didn't say that. And max 650 litres an hour. Strange they called it the 700 then, really, isn't it? Okay, let's get it out of the box and see what we get. Okay, so out of the box, the actual size of the unit is about 24 centimetres, 9.5 inches in size. It's very underwhelming. Literally all you get in the box is some suckers and the unit itself. You do get the instructions, which you don't need really. It has got a European plug, so I'm going to have to get the adapter for that, and it's literally just got a sponge in it. Okay, so I'm going to take it apart, which is very simple. We'll have a look inside. Okay, so let's have a look inside. This simply screws like that and then you pull it off. Okay, that's your pump housing. That comes off. The easiest way to take that off, I found, is literally just pull it with that, and there's your pump housing. Let's take that off for the minute. Let's put that to one side. You do get some very nice, let's have a look. Yeah, you do get some very nice suckers. I do like those. They're quite a good idea here, so they're not bad at all. Okay, so let's have a look what else we got. This, I'm pretty sure, just pops off like so. And then you have that. Now these are not, in my opinion, the best kind of filter you can get. You know what I mean? If you look at that, it's not the same shape anyway. Okay, so that means a lot of the water isn't going to go through the sponge, it's going to go through that. I don't know if you're picking that up very well, but yeah, so let's put that in anyway. I think the best way is to actually get a better filter to go in there, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so you need to, okay, I see what they've done. So what they've tried to do, okay, if you look at that, that's going to go up one side, which is that side. Okay, you see that? So it goes in like that. Yeah, and then that comes out. That is a really bad design. That means a lot of this foam isn't even going to get used. I don't understand why they would do that. Okay, let's have a look at making it a bit better. Okay, so these are the suckers. And they literally go on here. We're pushing through there like that and then twisting. Very good quality sucker, that. Looking at the way this sucks water in, I would probably not put this on a tank that's more than 100 litres. Okay, because as it stands at the moment, with the way the sponge is set up, this it's not even the same size. The water's just going to go around it. You will get colonisation. This looks about 30 pores per inch. Quite a coarse foam. It's supposed to be embedded, whatever that means. So I imagine it's carbon. So let's put the rest of these in. You know, I don't understand when companies make these sort of filters. It really bugs me, because if they made this bottom part come off, they could fill that with foam. It'd be so much better. Okay, one thing I've noticed, these little ridges here. Now, if you look at the plate that this comes with, that's going to go up that side. So I see what they've done. You have to push this right in as tight as it will go, and then that face forces it up that side. So, all right, well, let's get it wet and let's see what sort of flow we got, because that's the most important part. Okay, so we've got it in the water, and I've set it proud, as you can see, because the party piece of this particular filter is that when you turn it on like this, it can run out of the water quite a lot as well, and that's your flow you got. Now I do like the idea of this. When I turned it on, I noticed the water does come up the back and then goes through the sponge. So let me turn this off for a second. I want to show you something. Okay, so I'm going to switch it on now, and we're going to see just where it comes to. So here we go, it's coming up the back now. There you go, the water's now flowing up, and it's flowing through the sponge from the back to the front. And as it fills up, you'll notice that it's actually going through. If that gets clogged, I think it will just bypass that. But it's quite good the way it's going up the back, and any second now it's going to come to the top and go out the nozzle. There you go. And that's the way it should be. Okay, this is coming from another angle now. As you can see, this is the problem I found with this particular system. If you look at the back, the water you can see flowing up the back now, but now look at the front where the nozzle is. If you look very, very closely, the water's also going to come up there. Now that could be where the water is flowing through the sponge, or it could be bypass. You see that? There you go. However, I think time will tell. I'm going to run this up and we're going to see how it goes. I think it's fine. Okay. Okay, so the pitfalls. This, if you pull it too hard, it just falls off its mooring. What you have to do to take this off, to clean it, to take this piece off, you have to turn it 180 degrees and then it does come off, no problem. All right. It will dump a lot of mess into the water column, so you've got to be careful. It can be a little bit fiddly putting it back in, as you can see. There you go. So let's see what we can do here. There you go. Okay, well, I like it, but I don't think it's particularly great, but for the price, why not? Okay, so I've just put it under the water just to see if we can hear it. And it has got a very low hum, but it's not an unpleasant hum. You don't get some of these that screech at you. And the flow is very good. Now remember, I'm in a sink, obviously your aquarium will be a bit deep. Now, it does say you can change the flow by just twisting that. If you twist it more than 90 degrees in any direction, it will come off. So just bear that in mind, but the suckers are very good. So let's do a roundup. Okay, this is the roundup. The pros, obviously the price. This is a third the price of an Eheim pickup of the same wattage. This is about 7 watt. The other thing is you can run it out of water. I mean, I run this so far out of the water, it was there, literally, you could run it that far. You could even use it to pump water out if you turned it around. It's quiet, you know, for what it is actually very quiet. Okay, they're quality materials. These are hard plastics, very hard plastics, so that's a good thing. And it's quite easy to clean. You know, if you do it properly, and that's in your tank like that, you literally just turn this while it's stuck on there like that, and it pulls off. It's that simple. Okay, but it's a little bit messy. Okay, the cons. The filter design. To be honest, I can see when that blocks up, that foam, it's literally just going to go round and over. It's going to go literally like that, which is a bit of the flow rate. They said 650, 700. I didn't get anywhere near that, and this is brand new, clean. You know, it was more like 450 to 500. So, and if you run it out of the water, even more, because obviously you've got the head height first, so you got to think of that. It comes apart quite easy. If this is in the tank, you can literally pull it out like that. You know, you have to twist it, so that's quite annoying. So that could really be doing with a little clip or something, maybe a push here or something. And it's quite messy when you clean it. So when I first just wanted to clean this part, it took me ages, and I had to squeeze it. It was all over my fingers. It was disgusting. But you know, you can't really moan that sort of thing. Would I actually put this and run this in my own tank? You know, I would. In fact, I might even put it in the turtle tank and actually have this running and see how it works. And now I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so bits just fall off of it for no reason that I can see, but you know, that happens with a lot of tanks, to be honest. And I will show you some slow motion through the video. All right, guys, listen, thanks for looking. Take care.